compassionate people. Welcome to Vegan News. Tons of stories today. Let's get right into it. Our first story of the day is about Jewish rabbis calling on Jews to adopt a vegan diet. They're part of the Jewish Vegetarian Society that just launched a campaign for what they're calling kashrut for the 21st century. More than 70 rabbis from across the world and different sects of Judaism have come together to sign a declaration urging the Jewish people to become vegans. In the declaration, rabbis are saying, "We're calling on all fellow Jews to transition toward animal-free, plant-based diets. This approach to sustenance is an expression of our shared Jewish values of compassion for animals, protection of the environment, and concern for our physical and spiritual well-being." Many of the rabbis also appear in a video that you can find in the link down below to the article to the Jewish Vegan Society's website, where you can view that video, the declaration, and much more information. Many rabbis, including Rabbi David Rosen, the former chief rabbi of Ireland, and now one of the world's leading Jewish interfaith activists, advocates veganism as the new kashrut. He says any other form of kashrut is problematic, highly problematic. So if you really want to be true to both the letter of the law and the spirit of the law of what kashrut is all about, you should eat a plant-based diet. Rabbi David Wolpe, one of America's most prominent conservative rabbis, said this. You can read it on the screen. I'm not going to try and pronounce I'm not going to try and do that. Nope. Go ahead, just look at those words. That's what he said. It translates to, "Not causing pain to another living creature is a central principle of the Jewish tradition, and we violate it every time we eat something that we know was factory farmed, was debeaked, declawed, was treated cruelly." Now, obviously that's not 100% in keeping with vegan ethos, but it's a step in the right direction because he's talking about factory farming like that's the only problem. Many other prominent rabbis signed this and have done videos, lectures, talks, and activism around veganism. This all comes hot on the heels of Israel becoming the most vegan country in the world to date. An estimated 6 to 8% of their population is vegan, reportedly. Israel has become so vegan in recent years. Just this past year, the Israeli military actually had to purchase vegan boots, gun straps, and many other vegan products. Burger chain BurgerFi tested the Beyond Burger earlier in July at a few of its locations and sold out every single day. They could not keep enough of it in stock. It was so successful, so quickly, that they decided to, at the end of their trial run, put the Beyond Burger on the menu at all 100 of their locations around the continental United States. If you've never heard of BurgerFi, which I never had, there's none near me on the East Coast here in the United States, it's one of the country's fastest growing award-winning burger joints. The company has said that they brought the Beyond Burger onto its menu because of the increased demand for plant-based options. You can get your Beyond Burger in two different ways. You can get it with lettuce, onions, tomatoes, pickles, and cheese. It does not say whether or not the cheese will be vegan or not. I'm assuming not, since it doesn't specifically say so. Or you can get it done wrap style for those worried about carbs. And don't worry, they do have a specifically vegan bun, unlike many restaurants who have begun carrying vegan options. So yes, I'm looking at you, TGI Fridays. Friend of the channel and friend of mine, Ryan Phillips, is touring the nation in the Charlotte Across America tour with his little piggy activists, Charlotte and Pumpkin. He has a third pig, but it doesn't appear that the pig is on the tour with him. I could be incorrect, but at any rate, go out and meet him sometime. Down below you'll find links to his Facebook and his YouTube and his websites. He also sells vegan artwork, buttons, and t-shirts, of which you've seen me wear one on the channel before. It's the I Hate Meat shirt. All of his pigs are rescues, and they actually do go to vigils at slaughterhouses, and I cannot think of a better way to show people the reality than for them to meet an actual pig that isn't going to be murdered inside. I also want to mention an activist that he was doing work with yesterday, who is also a good friend. Her name is Dee Spencer. Her and some other activists down in Tar Heel and Augusta, Georgia area have put together an event called Tearful Tuesday, where every Tuesday at the Augusta location, they get together and protest the slaughterhouse. Now, Dee has done this for over a year, almost consistently by herself. Sometimes there's as many as 2 or 3 other people, but they need more people. If you're anywhere near that area within a few hours drive, I highly encourage you to go and help out whenever you can. You don't have to confront anybody. You don't have to do anything that could get you in trouble. Just stand there and hold a sign. Be there for moral support. You'll find links to Augusta Animal Save and Dee's account down below. And Dee, Spencer, and other activists will be having a major event February 1st at the same slaughterhouse facility. There, the plan is to shut the facility down, and I will be talking about this more in a separate video. But definitely check it out. You can see cute little piggies doing cute little things and changing people's hearts and minds. Let's move on. A massive vegan arts festival is hitting New York City. As far as I can tell and remember, it is the first, at least large, all-vegan art show with vegan artists and vegan art only. No animal products allowed. The Compassion Arts Festival will be held October 21st and 22nd in Leonard Nimoy Thalia Theater. Check the article for details if you're interested in going. It's going to be an incredible place where you can help support other artists and vegan artists. Get some stuff for your walls and help fund their activism and travels and helping them be a voice. And finally, our story of the day is about a 13-year-old young teen, 12-year-old, but getting close to 13, who lives in Alpharetta, Georgia, and attends a public charter STEM school. Why is he the story of the day? Well, this young man, whose name is Rio Zen Breedlove, got fed up with not having any vegan options in his school. And instead of just letting it slide and being aggravated, he decided to stand up and do something about it. In the words of his incredible mother, Bridget Humphrey, he wrote a compelling letter to the administration outlining ethical, health, and cost reasons that vegan options would benefit the school. He explained that since the school does not allow pork due to many people's religious backgrounds, that they should also consider having lunches that aligned with ethical beliefs as well. He further explained that rewarding kids with candy is counterproductive to a learning environment. He voiced frustration with the pizza parties since he could never participate with his classmates. He encouraged them to have fresh fruit instead of canned options. The executive director of the school responded just a few days later to him with very positive results. Rio was placed onto the health and wellness panel where he helped them come up with the new menu and helped them find cost-effective vegan options that are likely even more cost-effective than what they were previously using. He also shared recipes and helped them meet all the USDA's requirements for nutrition within a plant-based diet menu. Rio spent his summer coming up with all of this and working closely with the school to get these options in there. I saw this post in a Facebook group, Vegans United. I'm sure most of you may know about it. And when I saw his mother talk about this, I knew I had to put it out there to help other teens and other children and even adults know that you can speak up and you can be the voice and get results. And I think this is a really good example, especially for the next generation coming up, that they can make a difference, that every little bit we do every day, even something like this, even if he wouldn't have got the results, at least he tried. And I just thought it was really amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Wednesday's news was great, almost entirely positive, and more incredible people are stepping up to the plate every single day to be a voice. Please check out the links below, especially to the Charlotte Across America tour. Try subscribing to Ryan's channel. He also has another one called The Carnies. You'll be able to find a link through it where he does animation, South Park style stuff. And I've actually done a voiceover for a character in one of those before, see if you can pick me out. But anyway, that's everything for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will most likely see you again tomorrow. I'm on a roll here. Love you guys. See ya. Bubba, come here. Sit. Sit. Shake. High five. Good job, buddy.